and the folks from Peterson Cat been a long-time supporter of us. I know they've been to our career fairs. Peterson Cat's located on the West Coast, and really exciting things that they're doing over there and opportunities for all of you. So for all of you who are here and those online, you're in for a special treat with Peterson Cat today. Steve, I'm going to turn over to you and let you do a little intro as far as the safety briefing goes.
Okay, so real quick, Ryan. How many of us in this room right here right now are certified first aid, CPR, and AED? So I'm fit. Okay. I highly recommend that you get certified in that, just to digress. So we do actually offer a first aid CPR class on this campus. It's a 1-credit class. Highly recommend you do that. Yeah, that's the real world. That's an absolute thing that you need to know. Okay? All right, so let's get back to business. If we have an incident and we have to leave the building, we have 2 exits we can do. We can leave through this door and go down the corridor to the main door, and we will reconvene down the DTC. Or if we can't go out there, we'll go out here and we will go out the main doors you came in, and we'll reconvene over at the fire mechanics building. Okay? And we will go as a group. All right, so Randy, Daniel, Nate, if we kind of disappear, there's been an incident, so you guys just carry on. Let's see, I'll be responsible for calling 911, and Lisa, you will bring the sign-in sheet, and once we get to our destination, you'll check to make sure everyone's there. Look at who's next to you. If we do have to leave, make sure that person is in the group. Okay, questions? Perfect. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Randy, thanks for being on the other end. It's great to see you, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for the invitation.
Okay, with that, Randy, we'll turn it over to you.
Okay, so I'm a go. So I'm Randy Shelton. I'm the talent acquisition manager for Peterson Cat, and I'm going to give I have some PowerPoint slides, a couple of videos talking about what we do, what we're looking for, just something for you to consider. I know you're going to have a lot of options, so you get some really good training there. We've hired several out of your school, and I do know they give some of the top training out there. So you're in the right program. It's I just want to explain what opportunities we present. I don't know if I can figure out how to get the. Nope, that's what I want. Okay, there we go. So can you see that?
Not yet.
No, we just see you, which is good.
Just see me. Okay, yep. Well, that didn't work.
He should be allowed to share.
Okay, all right.
Did you hit the share screen?
I did.
Okay.
And it was showing that I was sharing, so we'll try that again. Okay, I'm going to share screen 2, which is a screen there. You see anything from that?
We do not.
You're still seeing screen 1. Well, let's try. Well, this is off to a great start.
Well, and we're going to check on our end to make sure we haven't.
It's not something that.
Yeah. Let's see. Edit.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, yay. There you go.
Okay. We're off to a great start here. So that was on my end. My apologies.
No worries.
You're good.
Okay. So I am sitting in that building right now. That's our newest location, which is in Hillsborough, a suburb of Portland. And we have about 30 acres here. This is one of 5 buildings. It's our main building. It's been open just a little over 2 years. And frankly, anybody that tours through here, the building pretty much sells itself on where people would be able to work. So Peterson Cat, we're the cat equipment territory for the territory that runs from San Martin, which is in the South Bay area, Northern California, through Oregon, into Washington. We have 1 location in Washington now, soon to be 2. We're opening up another one in Ridgefield in about 2 weeks. Cover 100,000 square miles of territory. We have about 1,700 employees total, scattered at 40 different locations. So we're one of 40 cat dealers in the country. So Caterpillar Corporation sells their equipment through a dealer network. We're one of the 40 plus that are in the United States. There's 200 and some worldwide. For cat dealers, we're about a mid-sized cat dealer at 1,700. Some that are larger and many that are smaller. So if I can get this video to work, I'll show you. It's a quick video on the history of Peterson.
Welcome to Peterson. When Howard Peterson founded our company in 1936, he sold cat tractors in 5 counties in Northern California. Today, we've grown to become the authorized Caterpillar dealer to customers in over 100,000 square miles of California, Oregon, and Washington. We're proud of our history, but since we're even more proud of the partnerships that we've developed with customers like you over the years, we've made your needs the primary goal in our vision statement. We will be our customers' first choice, the recognized leader, most admired for our people, performance, and innovation. At Peterson, we understand how complex and competitive your business has become. We prepared this short presentation to show you the range of products and services we can deploy to help you succeed. And because we want to make buying and maintaining equipment easy, we offer everything you need at more than 40 locations in 3 states. Peterson Cat provides Caterpillar and agricultural equipment, parts, service, and rentals to customers in 100,000 square miles of territory, from San Martin, California to Longview, Washington. Peterson Power Systems provides sales, rental, service, and installation of an ever-growing array of power generation, power quality, temperature control, compressed air, and emergency backup power applications throughout California, Oregon, and Washington. Cresco, the cat rental store in California, and Peterson, the cat rental store in Oregon and Washington, provide equipment rental to contractors and homeowners for projects as diverse as remodeling, major construction, movie and concert productions. SciTech provides high-tech solutions for construction and agriculture job sites and offers consulting, training, data services, installation, service, technical support, and machine control systems for all major brands of equipment. Peterson Trucks is the authorized international trucks dealer and ideal lease truck leasing, rental, and maintenance provider to customers in the Bay Area and Northern California coast, as well as a bumper-to-bumper service and parts provider for all makes and models of on-highway trucks. Peterson University, Peterson's unique training facilities in San Leandro and Portland, is the destination of choice for students all over North America who desire training in a Caterpillar certified regional dealer learning center. Technical training, managerial skills, and related subjects are taught at the U for Peterson employees, other dealer personnel, and customers like you. We are proud to offer a wide variety of products and services because our goal as an organization is to put the customer first, which means that we make your needs our first priority. We want to be your business partner and to provide the equipment, support, and training you need to maximize your profitability. In fact, our history is founded on building partnerships with our customers. In 1936, a young Howard Peterson purchased the San Francisco Bay Area Caterpillar dealership. He was 30 years old. He called his business Peterson Tractor and Equipment Company, and within 5 years, it had nearly tripled in size due to his alignment with local firms. In these early years, Peterson formed valued partnerships with the contractors who built the Golden Gate Bridge, Treasure Island, and other projects that shaped California's future, and their companies grew together. Howard recognized very early that what's good for the customer is good for Peterson. In 1943, he brought his younger brother, Buster, a self-taught engineering genius, aboard to provide the specialized equipment they needed to help their customers succeed, providing innovative solutions for their unique needs. When Peterson moved its headquarters to San Leandro, California, Buster hit his stride with designs like the U-Dozer and pipe layer, machines still in use today, as well as the Twin D8, the Quad D9, and the Snowcat used in military installations worldwide. Buster was personally responsible for 34 patents that were ultimately sold to Caterpillar, and his work was so well respected Cat granted Peterson an exclusive set of design guidelines, making us the first dealer in Cat history to have earned such a privilege. Buster's innovations and Howard's business acumen made Peterson prosper in the beginning, and that spirit of innovation is still a huge part of our culture. And since Peterson is, and always will be, a family business, when Howard Peterson retired in 1977, he sold his company to his oldest son-in-law, Bill Doyle. Under Bill's leadership, Peterson continued to grow and support our customers in the creation of dams, hydroelectric plants, bridges, highways, and landfills. Bill also oversaw the territorial expansion that made Peterson so successful in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, before selling the business to his son, Dwayne Doyle, in 1995. Under Dwayne's leadership, Peterson expanded its operations into Oregon and Washington, and took on additional responsibilities as an authorized international trucks dealer in Northern California. In 2010, the company's leadership team proudly introduced Peterson's mission statement.
Peterson partners with our customers in building a future. We put our customers first and continually strengthen our partnerships through hard work, ingenuity, and determination. We provide a family-oriented environment that promotes safety, personal growth, and professional achievement. Our people commit themselves to exceed the expectations of the customer, Peterson, and each other. We will remain true to our values and set standards of excellence in everything that we do.
Peterson has undergone significant territorial expansion since the 30s, but we haven't wavered in our dedication to the customers whose partnerships made our success possible. In fact, at Peterson, we live by a set of core values that harken back to the beginning, when men like Howard and Buster first demonstrated Peterson's commitment to serving our customers. Customer first, the reason we exist. Integrity, we do what we say. Excellence, best in all we do. Teamwork, together we do what we couldn't do alone. Fun, we enjoy what we do. Altogether, these strategic guidelines form the basis of Peterson's approach to doing business and will shape the direction our company takes in the years to come. But Peterson is more than a family of successful companies. We are also conscientious members of our communities, committed to the environments we work in. We offer services and equipment that meet or exceed the many regulations governing our industries. In fact, we are so committed to environmental stewardship that we've been recognized by state and local governments for setting standards within our industries. Thank you for visiting Peterson. We look forward to showing you our capabilities and answering any questions you may have.
So, as they alluded to in the video, several different companies under the Peterson Cat umbrella. So we've got Peterson Cat, which sells equipment We've got Peterson Power Systems, which sells generators. Peterson Trucks, which are obviously trucks. We also have a rental operation in California and Oregon. And we have a couple of other smaller ones that we call the Technology and Services Group. Our primary bread and butter industry is construction. We have almost 20 locations that support those. We'd also do some forestry business, waste handling, a little bit of mining, and a few other miscellaneous industries. Generators, we sell a lot of generators. We are the #1 cat dealer in the country for the sale of generators. We have 5 official locations in Oregon and California. We actually also have a floating dock shop in the Bay Area where ships can pull up and get work done. What's fueled this is, well, we got the Silicon Valley in the Bay Area and their need for backup power. Same goes for the Portland area. And then we also do a lot of data center business all over the country. So we have project teams that work on installation of generators literally all over the country. Because data centers, don't know what you know about those, but as soon as they get one operational and they turn the switch on it, it's completely full and they can't build them fast enough. So we have up to 50, 60, 70 generators at some of these locations. We are the only cat dealer in the country that sells an on-highway truck. Cat stopped manufacturing on-highway trucks in 2008, but we sell the international brand. We have 9 locations, which are sell and service international, but are also full service truck shops. Cresco, there's almost 20 locations in California where you can go and rent. You can rent our equipment. You can rent everything from handheld stuff up to excavators and everything in between. Aerial lifts, we do a lot of aerial lift business. Same goes for our rental stores in Oregon and Washington. Can't stress enough, we are the regional training center for CAT and international. So it took a lot to get this sort of designation. We have classrooms in San Leandro as well as in our facility in Hillsboro, Portland. We train not only our technicians, we train customer technicians, other CAT dealers that don't have their own regional training centers, send us their technicians to be trained. So we have a full-time staff of trainers and there's continual accreditation to do this. So if you want training, training is what we got and training is what we're all about. Thought I would just show you some of the different examples of technicians that we employ. These are short videos. I think this is our bread and butter construction.
And I wanted to be one of those guys. Ever since I was a kid, as you see the Peterson mechanics come out to the job sites where I was working at, and you could tell that those are the guys, you know, the last resort guys. And I wanted to be one of those guys. I get dispatched to different places to fix the equipment as a mobile mechanic. So working in the field is challenging and rewarding. You get to be the guy that comes and saves the day, especially when the machine's down. Nobody else can fix it. You know, you're that guy. You show up, make it happen. The hardest part about being a field tech is sometimes you're out there without any resources. My favorite part is jumping in the truck every morning, going to different places, seeing different things, different machines, different challenges. You're your own boss. You, in one word, freedom. I think that every customer appreciates when Peterson shows up because they know their machine's going to get fixed. They've tried to fix it. The machine's been down. They need to get it back up. And they know we're going to do it in the timely manner. Customers can count on us to get the job done right because we're the caterpillar specialist. Started working for Peterson. They took me in, polished me up, and me who I am today. But we all work together. Everything works like clockwork. The main part of why we are who we are. It is one of the most rewarding careers out there. You get out what you put in. My name is Howell Yearwood. I'm a field service technician, and and I've been with Peterson for 7 years.
Or maybe you want to work with generators.
I get to travel all over. As a field technician, there's a lot of freedoms involved. I get to travel all over Oregon, go to the coast. I get to see a lot of stuff the shop technician doesn't get to see. One day I could be up in the mountains, and the next day I could be at the ocean. I work on marine engines as well as power generation. I do troubleshooting as well as full engine overhauls. We do most of our engine overhauls on site on the ships. As a commercial field technician, I get to work on leisure craft, tugboats, all the way up to Army and military craft. We get emergency service calls on a regular basis, all hours of the night. When the customer calls, they expect us to have their generators up and running as fast as possible. They expect the best. That's what I try to provide for them. Working for Peterson as a field technician has helped me provide for my family. This work has made me a better technician. It's not just a job. I've made some lifelong friends working here. I would definitely recommend this job to my friends and family. My name is Josh Day. I'm a commercial engine field technician for Peterson Cat, and I've been with the company for 2 years.
Or maybe trucks. Someplace here. Well, we'll do it this way.
Being a field tech makes you more creative. When you're out here, you kind of have to get it done. You know, put your heart and soul into the truck and keep the customer happy, keep the truck running right. I couldn't imagine working anywhere else, being a decent mechanic, to tell you the truth. I love it here. I'm happy to come to work on Monday, and I'm happy to come to work on Friday. So can't really complain at all. But we have 3 service trucks that go between here and Santa Rosa. Sometimes it drives an hour and a half, sometimes it drives 15 minutes. I mean, it just really depends on what customer you're going to and what the call is for. And what we have to do is we have to touch trucks every 90 days. So I have 90 units out here. The type of work we do is pretty much anything from oil change to an inspection. Customers, they appreciate the convenience of, you know, maintaining their fleet. They like not having to transport trucks and not having to worry about shuffling to the shop. So the more we come out here, the easier we make it on them. I think the customer really appreciates having me come out. It makes me feel great. It makes me feel like I've done something for that truck. The job, it's helped me grow my professional life as a technician by basically just kind of throwing me out there and see what I can do. And if I can handle it, I would definitely recommend it to my family and friends. It's a good experience, and it's a good thing to grow. Very flexible company to work for. You can choose power, you can choose tractor, you can choose, you know, anything you want, really. It's a big hub for a lot of opportunity. My name is Ryan Katera. My job position is a scheduled service technician for Peterson Ideally.
And one last one, maybe like being in the woods.
When I was little, playing in the sandbox, I always had contemplate. When I got older and decided I wanted to be a mechanic, I knew that working on Caterpillar was what I wanted to work on. My office changes every day, just working with different customers on a daily basis. It's nice to have to change every day. One of the challenges of being a forestry field technician is there's not always cell phone service on the job site. You can't always reach out for help. You don't always have what you need on your truck, but we always find a way to make do with what we have to get the equipment back up and running. I moved out here from Montana in 2004. I made friends with the customers that I was doing work for, and then that turned into great relationships down the road. They're still my customers, but they're also my friends. To be a successful field service technician, you have to keep the customer first. I moved out here from Montana in 2004. I made friends with the customers that I was doing work for, and then that turned into great relationships down the road. They're still my customers, but they're also my friends. To be a successful field service technician, you have to keep the customer first. customer expects me to show up and get their piece of equipment back up and running as quickly as possible at the lowest cost. Peterson backs us up with the training that we need. Peterson's University in California keeps technicians on the leading edge of the new technologies that comes out and keeps us on the forefront of what's coming up. As the jobs went by and the years went by, the knowledge that I've gained from working with my customers on more complicated problems have made me into a well-rounded field service technician where I feel confident to go out and tackle all the jobs. Out here in the field, the repair can be something as simple as repairing a broken track link to something as complicated as an electrical troubleshoot. Some advice that I could give to a future technician would be to pay attention to electronics and hydraulics in school because that's where the industry is going. And if you grasp those two ideas, there's no issues that you can't overcome. Being a field service technician for Peterson Caterpillar has been one of the most rewarding experiences in my life. And if anybody was interested in a job with Peterson Field Service, I would recommend it 100%. My name's Dan Corey. I'm a forestry field technician for Peterson Caterpillar. I've been with Peterson for 11 years.
So we have about 500 technicians currently, which is about a third of our workforce. And on typical years, non-COVID years, we have to add about 100 technicians a year. I always get asked, well, why is that? People do leave for one reason or another, but it's to sustain company growth primarily. We keep needing to add technicians because they're revenue generators for the company. Minimum required obviously wouldn't necessarily be a problem for you folks because you have that most of you have the 4-year degree, but at a minimum, you need a 2-year degree or a diesel certificate from one of the private schools. What we're looking for, safety first, and that all, kind of comes down to the rest of them to a good attitude, somebody we can train. And ideally, somebody who wants a long-term commitment to us, which a lot of it is wants to live within our territory. That's what this comes down to a lot of times is, do you want to live at one of our locations? We offer safe working environment, the variety. I think you see that there's certainly a lot of variety of things you could be working on, variety of cities. We have the Bay Area and Portland, larger locations, several hundred people at those locations. And then we have very small ones where there could be less than 15 people at them. You got them on the coast, you got them more for supporting forestry and everything in between. Training, again, harp on this, training, do a lot of training. I get experienced technicians contact us wanting to work for us just for the training alone. And we do offer competitive pay and benefits. For those who are graduating or coming out of school, we do have a $10,000 package that we offer. You can either get it all in tuition reimbursement or half in tuition reimbursement and half in tools if that's what you needed. We'll pay you that $10,000 over a 4-year period every 6 months. I know I get asked a lot about co-ops at your school. Sometimes that works out. Unfortunately, we're not one of those huge companies that come to campus and just snatch people up and put them all over the country. We got to be really selective in who we do this with. There's some of the benefits. Our locations in California, our member of operating engineers, local 3, there's union benefits. Oregon is a non-union technicians. But you can see a lot of common benefits there. Medical, dental, vision, life insurance, disability, employee assistance plans. Always get asked about 401k, there you go. We insure tools, we reimburse you once a year, $150 a year, safety glasses, gym membership for those who are interested, and then there's several other discounts you can get. They showed it in the video, but there's our vision, mission, and core values. With that core values being customer first. That's my contact information, which I think will be left on the slide or someplace. So, questions? Anybody have any questions, clarifications? I think I've hit on the highlights for what we have to offer.
Any questions? You
Quiet
guys?
group.
Anyone? We got a quiet bunch today. Oh.
So we've hired graduates out of there regularly. The last one, he is a power technician at our Eugene location. We have a tractor technician here in Hillsboro. Those are the two recent ones that come to mind. We've had some that are in a couple of our other tractor locations. For some reason, not a lot of Montana students want to go to the Bay Area. I don't know, go figure.
Really?
Yeah. Though I did have somebody from your school contact me, apply. He was from the Santa Rosa area originally. Then we would have interviewed him, but he never called us back. Always skeptical when they want to go to the Bay Area. It's expensive, but we obviously pay more, but it's still disproportionate, I think, for living there. Typically, we get a lot of interest for our smaller rural stores, which Northern California, and we have a lot of them scattered all over Oregon.
Randy, if a student is interested in contacting you and learning more, should they reach out to you via email?
Yep, they sure can.
Okay. And if they're interested in applying for anything that you currently have right now, should they send their resume to you, to your email?
That could start. I can get them going in the right direction. Yep.
Okay.
All this is really interest and passion to want to possibly work for us. It's really that simple. If people have it, we're all for talking to them. If they don't, well, they can, find opportunities elsewhere. And I know there's a lot of them for them. So you are obviously holding classes, certainly in person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, congratulations. We have schools in our territory that are not doing that.
Yeah. So far, so good.
We're working hard at it.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that. That's impressive to see.
Yep. We're all masked up, so.
Yeah. Everybody's wearing their coats, I see.
Yeah, it's a little chilly up here today.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh.
It's pleasant here in Oregon.
There you go. Oh. Well, we really appreciate your time, Randy.
Sure.
We can go ahead and we'll make sure your information's out there for the students. And if anybody wants to reach out, or you can get a hold of us here in the Career Center, and we can make sure you have that information.
Sounds really good. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity today.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for coming to campus.
It's a lot easier than that 2-hour drive from.
That's right. Oh.
Though it's not the same thing. So.
So if there's no other questions from anyone online, on Zoom, no one else has questions, last call. Okay.
All right, we'll be talking to you, Randy.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
Randy.
see ya.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.